Today marks 1 year since the murder of George Floyd, which sparked protests and debates over police brutality all over the country. Sheriff Bill Gore joining us this morning to talk about the state of local law enforcement here in San Diego. Good morning. Always good to see you.
Good morning, Charlie. Good to be here. Thank you.
Sheriff, the conversation over police brutality started then. It continued for the year. Still talking about it today. What changes has the San Diego County Sheriff's Department made to address these concerns about how police treat people here in San Diego?
Well, again, thanks for the opportunity to talk about this issue. It's so important. It's been a year that I don't think any of us will soon forget. I think the most important thing we did, Shali, during the last year was listen to the communities we serve. And that's just not the Sheriff's Department, but I know all of law enforcement here in San Diego County made a concerted effort to just sit back and listen to the concerns of the communities we're sworn to protect and serve. We can go through a list of things that we've changed. Law enforcement throughout the county is banned the carotid restraint. We had a very robust de-escalation training program in the Sheriff's Department starting back in 2018. We expanded that program from 2 hours to 6 hours. We have a directive, although we've always trained that there's a duty to intervene if a deputy sees excessive force being used. We've got a directive out now that says you will intervene and you will immediately report that to a supervisor. Body-worn camera policy, if we're policing at a protest, that body-worn camera is to be on from the minute you arrive till the time you leave the protest. Another part of, in addition to listening to our community, we felt it was very important in the Sheriff's Department to listen to our own employees. We have a very, very diverse workforce in the Sheriff's Department. And we wanted to make sure, pardon me, that we were living up to their expectations, that we were living up to our mission and our values that we set inside of the Sheriff's Department. So we set up a lot of diversity and inclusion committees around the department to listen to our own employees and take surveys. It's been a real comprehensive approach to being responsive and making sure we have shared values with the communities that we serve. We did our first Spanish-speaking academy, Citizens Academy, during the last year. So it's not an end to the process. It's an ongoing process, right. And we're going to continue this development.
Which brings me to my next question, because obviously things can't change overnight, right? It's a process. It's a conversation that has to continue. And given all that we've seen, and it's hard to believe that 1 year has passed in regards to this particular incident, but we're still seeing pops of police brutality. Not necessarily, I want to say, here in San Diego, but all across the nation. So why not more fundamental change? Do you ever see things being able to change fundamentally?
Yeah, it's one of our frustrations, Shali. We see the same footage here in San Diego. And it's so frustrating for us because there are 700,000+ local police officers and deputy sheriffs out there doing a great job, having tens of thousands of positive contacts every day. And it just takes one misstep by an officer or a deputy somewhere in the country, and it seems to set us back. So all we can do is keep working with our communities, keep moving forward, making sure we have the right policies and procedures in place, and like I say, keep talking to the communities we serve to make sure that we reflect their values in the way we police here in San Diego. You're never gonna do away with, I think when you have law enforcement that many in this country, you're never going to do away with these isolated incidents. Hopefully, they will become more and more isolated over the years to come. We realize in this day of cable news networks and social media that an incident caught on camera will go viral all over the country in a matter of hours. So we're dealing with that, and all we can do is take care of our own communities, listen to them, and have the right, say, policies and procedures in place to address their concerns.
Sheriff, we knew coming out of this pandemic that mental health was going to be a big concern of what was going to happen to people during this time that we've been at home isolating, and how people are going to react once we start coming back into the community around each other. And I know law enforcement is quite often at the center of these debates over mental health. How does your department handle those types of issues when you're dealing with somebody that is just is struggling, that just can't use critical thinking skills at those times?
Sadly, law enforcement gets involved in these mental health issues, behavioral health issues too often. The challenge, I think, for not only law enforcement but our society is to get the people the service they need before it becomes a law enforcement issue. We've done a great job here in San Diego County with our psychiatric emergency response team, PERT clinicians that ride with our deputies. The county's doing, I think, a great job right now in trying to roll out these mobile crisis response teams. This gives people in our community, families that have a loved one in mental crisis, an alternative to calling 911, to calling the police department. We're working closely with those mobile crisis response teams to try to triage those calls to see which ones don't need a law enforcement response. So they don't end up in the criminal justice systems. They don't end up in my jails. Sadly, on too many occasions, they do end up in jail. And we're doing, I think, a tremendous job inside of our facilities, expanding our mental health care, our substance abuse programs to better treat the people, and then try to connect them with the services in the community once they leave our facility. So it's not just a vicious circle of going into jail, back out in the community, have co-occurring disorders of mental health issues and substance abuse, and then right back in jail. So we're working closely with Health and Human Services, Dr. Luke Bergman in behavioral health to try to break that cycle and get people the help they need before they become a law enforcement issue. And if they do become a law enforcement issue, connect them with the service in the community once they leave our jails.
You've done a lot of work. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Sheriff Bill Gore, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Sheldon. Thanks for having me on.